Hi, I'm Karen Elgersma.
And I'm Calum Worthy.
And we're at the Isabelle Reader Theatre, and you're watching Go Island on ShawTV. Woo! On today's show, the Sooke Museum has a new exhibit that combines history with art. And Raji Kabli checks out a consignment store that's been serving James Bay for 40 years. All that and so much more on Go Island. Thank you so much for joining us on Go Island. We are a little starstruck today on Go because all the way from Hollywood, California, Calum Worthy has come home, really.
Yeah.
Of course, you might recognize this rock star. He is the star of the hit show, Disney hit show, Austin and Ally.
Bonjour.
And I heard that you guys just won like a Teen Choice Award? Is that right?
Kids Choice Award.
Okay, tell me about that.
It was crazy. It was really, really cool. I brought my dad to it. It was just last weekend on Saturday.
Yeah.
And it was nuts. It was like they had like Emma Stone got an award, then Modern Family, and then us. And it was like, what? That's crazy.
That is unreal.
Yeah.
Do you still pinch yourself?
Oh yeah, all the time, all the time. I'm always like, I can't believe it. This is so crazy. And like Jennifer Hudson asked for a selfie. It was like, it was weird, man. It was very strange.
I love it.
Yeah.
Now let's tell everyone your story. Where did you first begin theater, musical theater? Where did it all begin for you?
Well, my whole career began right here in this theater, and through the PACE programs is really where I got the roots of everything that I have now.
That's right. So we're at Isabelle Reader Theatre right now at Spencer Middle School, and Calum's mom, Sandra, who is behind us directing right now, has created such a phenomenal program out here, and kids have gone through this program and fallen in love with theater and music and performing, and not all of them go on to be professional actors, but it's been an amazing community that has come together. What was it like for you growing up here?
Growing up here was magical. Like it's like a kid's dream, especially one that wants to be a performer.
Yeah.
You get to hang out on a stage all the time with people that are older than you that are already doing it, and you get to have working professionals come in and teach you these amazing skills and show them what you've learned, and it's really, really cool. It's magical. That's the only way I can describe it. Now,
show is going to be opening up here in just a couple of days, and you're home for a few days of them.
Yeah.
How are you going to participate and be part of the show that's opening up here?
I'm gonna do one of the opening numbers. I wrote a little something for the show. I'm gonna be hosting little bits throughout it, and you'll see me pop up now and then. It's kind of like Where's Waldo?
I love it. We are going to tell you more about the show in just a moment, but first we are going to head out to the Sooke Museum, where art and history has come together in a really unique way. Daphne, good with that story. The show at the Sooke Museum is on till the 30th of May, so come and check it out. It's such a cool museum. We are here at the Isabelle Reader Theatre, I know, with Calum Worthy, star of the Disney hit show, Austin and Ally. How long have you been on Austin and Ally now?
It's been 4 years. Four amazing, grateful years.
What's it like to be, I used to bump into you on the ferry all the time. And I knew, he was, when you were growing up with your red hair, and I was like, oh, this guy's gonna make it. You had that thing.
And you were very encouraging, because I was always super nervous going over to those auditions in Vancouver. Yeah. And you were always very encouraging, so thank you so much for being so sweet to me.
Well, absolutely. Well, that's because I knew you'd be famous one day, and I wanted a famous friend. But you know, what's it been like, this ride? You spent years as, you look at someone where you are now and you're like, wow, it came so easy, but it didn't. I know you spent years training, auditioning. What's the ride been like this last 4 years?
This ride the last 4 years has just been amazing. It's been so cool. Disney Channel is such an amazing family to be a part of, and it's kind of like doing a PACE show. Like, it really is that same kind of vibe where it's a very family atmosphere. The writers, the producers, the network executives, we all celebrate each other's birthdays. If someone has a baby, we all throw a baby shower for them. If someone gets married, we all go. It's like a real family atmosphere. And the way that we put on the show, we do a live audience show every Friday. And I would not be able to survive in that kind of environment and with that kind of schedule if it wasn't for PACE.
Wow, very cool. We are going to show you a few scenes from PACE Musical in just a minute and talk to some of the performers. But first, there's a consignment store in James Bay that has been around for 40 years. Raji Kabli dropped by to find out what it takes to survive that long in retail. Sandy, Webster, Worthy, you have created such a legacy here with Pace Musical. How many years has Pace been around?
I'm almost afraid to say, but this is our 30th show.
It's with the deepest pride and greatest pleasure that we welcome you tonight. And now we invite you to relax. Let us pull up a chair as the dining room proudly presents. In there.
Tell us a little bit about the production that is opening this week.
Okay, this is a really exciting production. An amazing cast. We're doing 9 sets, so it's a Broadway review, some movie as well. It's musical comedy, with the exception of Newsies, which is a little more serious but still fun. We have a lot of guys. We have 32 high school guys, which is amazing.
It is amazing.
And they are so talented.
And the world will know that this ain't no game, that we got a ton of rotten fruit and perfect aim.
What does it mean to have your son come back and kind of hang out with the...
It's really cool.
What was that?
I said it's really cool.
Are they like totally...
My
are they
ears
totally...
are burning.
Yes, they were. It's great. It's great to have him back because his first role was on this stage playing a kitten in Cats. And it was fabulous, except that he fell asleep on stage at one point. But he was good. He was a great kid.
And it might in this show as well.
He might in the show as well. But it's nice to have someone come back who's grown up here, who understands the show. Calum's really, really good at not taking over, empowering the other kids to find a way to work together with them. So it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun.
I love it. And it must be such a thrill for them. I love it.
I hope so.
It's a thrill for me, just hanging out with y'all right now. Wow. We have to take a very short break, but please go nowhere. When we come back, we are going to show you a few of these performances and more great stories right here on Go Island. Welcome back to Go Island. We are at the Isabelle Reader Theatre, surrounded by actors. Opening night is just a step away. This is a really cool show because it's a review and it includes musical theater productions from all those favorite shows, Wicked and Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast. What role are you in?
I'm dancing with a cane in Aladdin.
Excellent. And you are?
I am in Aladdin, but I also play Elphaba from Wicked and Catherine in Newsies.
Is it fun to do a show where you get a chance to try on a couple of different roles?
Yeah, it's awesome to experiment with different kind of characters and really explore different options.
I love that. How about you? What are you? It's hard to tell.
Well, right now I'm wearing my casual wear, but when I'm dressed up, I'm the genie. I am Arthur, King of the Britons.
Good old Spamalot.
I also play Gaston in Beauty and the Beast, so I tend to have the more narcissistic roles, but it's always fun.
That's awesome. And you?
I play Elle Woods in Legally Blonde, but we switch it to Legally Ginger this year to try things a little differently, and it's lots of fun. Yeah.
Don't you just want to come see the show? Well, then do. It's opening up tonight. It will be running for the next week. Get your tickets. There's a matinee. This is one of those shows that you will be grinning from ear to ear the whole time, and you will leave with that thing that theater does, that experience where you just forget about the world for a couple of hours. Now, we are going to meet a man who's been through a lot, but he has learned how to deal with it. Let's all lean in and learn a few lessons from this guy, Kelly Robinson, with that story. We have to take a very short break, but stay with us. When we come back, we're going to take you on an island adventure and more great music. Get your tickets to Sooke Pace Musical's theater production on at the Isabelle Reader Theatre right now, featuring songs from some of the greatest musicals of all time. We will see you next time on Go Island.
Women's clothing provided by Tulip Noir, casual designer fashions. Men's wardrobe by DG Bremner & Co. Menswear and accessories. Hair services provided by Salon J.